Hello, TPIL. Can you hear me this time? I'm trying to get this thing worked out. I don't know. Just know it's nighttime. What have you been up to? I haven't seen you in the last few days. What's the matter, darling? Oh, I hate to say it, but I'm glad it's you and not me. I don't really want to tell you this, but it was 83 here today. You know, it's funny, when I got up north, I never had seen a snow shovel before. I didn't even know what they were looked like. Hmm. What kind of horses you raising? Hey, Kenneth, how you doing tonight? Oh, okay. I used to fool with them horses. Got off in a rodeo when I was a young buck, and then I got started buying stallions that were too wild for anybody to fool with. Somebody raised a registered colt, put him out in the pasture for a couple of years, little stud colt. I bought him. Any one of them that broke 'em. Funny, after I went to service, I came back. I didn't care much about horses anymore. Oh, I'm just mean as ever, Kenneth. You getting ready for your trip to Quartzsite? Wow. I know. I finally caught up on him. Hello, B. How you doing, darling? They're a lot of work. I guarantee you they are. Hey, what do I do if I want to invite somebody up on this thing? Yeah, that's a long time fool. People don't realize how much work it is. Where do I find my link at? Well, that do it right there. This first time I ever fooled with this thing, but I've been on it one time before, and but I still don't know what I'm doing. It'll take a while, but I think I'm fixing to start running some live. Hello, Mike. Yes. Yeah, I'm learning stuff already. I'll be a smart old man. I'm gonna have to figure all this crap out. But I'm always, when everybody else goes to bed, I'm usually still up. Where do you live, DG? What part of the country? Washington. On the dry side or the wet side? Okay. I used to live in them RVs, and every time I went to Washington, it rained. I don't believe I ever went out there it wasn't raining. Some pretty country up there, though. Hello, Diane. How you doing, girl? Kenny, why don't you? What are you doing, Kenny? Can you come up here? Well, y'all gonna have to sort of excuse my dumbness on this. I'm having to learn as I get along. We'll figure it out. So, if you want to give somebody a wrench, what do you do? Bree, I know it is. It's really pretty in that country. And you know, nearly every state has got.
Howdy.
Howdy. Hey, thank you for coming up, Kenny.
You got YouTube open, I think.
Do what?
Can you mute your YouTube side?
Yeah, yeah. Now it's on YouTube there, but I've got that muted.
Okay. Now, to make wrenches, you got to go to the YouTube side of your stream of your stream. Find your stream on the YouTube side. Click on the three dots beside people's comments, and it should bring up a screen that says add moderator.
Yeah, I've got manage moderators.
Do what now?
I said my screen came up with manage moderators.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Did you find it out?
Now, let me, instead of hanging everything up, let me go ahead and just stay in this thing, and I'll get back and play with it. Oh, you got some pretty waterfalls up there, Bree. Hello, Mike. Okay, well, maybe next go round.
Is this your first live stream?
I played with it a little bit before, but I made up my mind I was going to start running one every once in a while. Because right now everybody's taking off, and the holidays. There's a bunch of holes in the live stream.
Yeah.
I thought I'd fool with it a little bit, see if I could do any good. Bree, what do you mean you're gross? Pretty little thing like you, and you talking about being gross.
I think you have a beautiful personality, Bree.
Oh,
I look forward to getting to meet you one day in person.
Yeah, I, I, I bet you're not gonna get to come to Quartzsite.
I don't know if she's gonna get to come to person.
I haven't been out there in 4 or 5 years.
Hey, hey, Bree. The only way you gonna get out of that shyness is to come on up.
I guarantee you'll be a hell of a lot better looking than me or Kenny.
Do what now?
I said, I guarantee her that you'll be a hell of a lot better looking than me or you.
Amen to that. Amen to that, man.
Yeah, I, maybe I can get up north a little bit this year. Maybe make one of them meetups up there and meet some more folks. I never have been to a meetup on this stuff, but I went to one they call it Lollapalooza, and I met Badge and Blind Views and Frugal Gal and C Dub, a few more of them up there at that
Yeah.
one meetup. Pretty neat. I bet there's gonna be a lot of people at this one. Have you been? Did you go to the one they had up there in Washington? All
Yeah.
right,
I haven't been. I haven't been to that one.
they,
Um, Now I will say I have been to. I did go to the Branson meetup, and I have been to the Helen, Georgia meetup. Um, Trying to think who where else I've been.
when'd you cruise?
My cruise is October the 15th through the 23rd,
Okay,
and then after the cruise, I'm going to be going to Disney World
all
after the
right.
cruise. Uh,
Have you ever been
try.
there before?
I've never been to Disney World either.
That'd
It's
be
gonna
cool.
be a very first time ever being to Disney World, and it's gonna be the very first time I've ever been on a cruise.
I went on my first cruise when I guess I was still in the military when I did. I was in my 20s, and but then when my kids were small, I took them to Disneyland. It's well worth going. That boy of mine was about 5 years old, 5 or 6 years old, and he loved women. Boy, he had a ball out there. All them gals running around, and he'd talk to every one of them.
Yeah.
How many of these things do you moderate at one time, Kenny?
Oh, I've been in four different chats at one time. I've moderated four different chats. Now
Good Lord.
I've got uh, I've got one over here on the phone. I've got one over here on the phone, and then I'm watching a replay of a live stream on my from my partner channel, Magnificent Germany with Darian, that I didn't get to watch on Christmas Day when he did it from Garmisch. He's in Germany right now. So I'm watching a replay of the live stream, listening to it, and so yeah, I I I moderate altogether. I would say I moderate at least 30 to 40 channels.
Good Lord, man.
Yeah,
Three. I've got three kids. I've got two girls and a boy.
and I have been in certain chats where I've been the only one moderating,
And I
and
don't see how you keep up with all of it.
and it's it, it is a little bit challenging, but it is fun at the same time. So, but 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 yeah, that's how you make moderators. You just go over. You can even do it after this live stream ends and after the replay comes up. After now, you'll have to wait at least 24 hours for your chat to load, and you can go in your chat and upload, and you can I don't know about that, Bree. No, I don't know about that. And uh but anyway, uh you can click on the three dots, like I was saying, go to anybody's name beside the three dots beside their comments, and click on it, and it'll say report block, something, hide user, add moderator, and you click on where it says add moderator, and then the next time that person comes to your channel, they should be blue.
Okay. I'll play with that a little bit more. It's going to take a little playing for me to figure
And
this thing out.
I'm willing to help moderate your chat. So
All right. Well, I'll let you on it then. I appreciate
so
it.
yeah, so I I I look at it, uh because I love the community and I love helping people, and I just love the community in general.
That was
As a
good on here.
as and so yeah. Um,
Bree, I got three kids, and I've been married three times. So that tell you anything?
hmm. Did did you have a good Christmas? By the way.
Yeah, I had pretty quiet. I sort of hung out by myself. Everybody was busy and going their own ways, and so I just sort of took it easy. Did you have a good one, Kenny?
Yeah, I had a good one. I got to spend the time with my family, trying to clear out some notifications here. Um, but yeah, I got to spend some time with family. And hey, Angie, hey,
Hello, Angie. How you doing, darling?
uh, let me ask you this: are y'all getting any feedback?
I'm not.
Okay, because like I said, I have a replay of a live stream that I'm watching and listening to over here, but I have the sound, trying to have the sound turned down to where it's not getting the feedback. but only I can hear it. Okay,
Yeah.
good, good. And it's also raining at the same time. Here, at least here at my house.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Mike. How you doing?
Good. I'm outside, so I figured I'd pop up real quick and say hi to everybody.
And I appreciate it.
Hey, Mike.
Hey,
Hey, Ron.
yes, sir.
You see that? You see that? You see that last square on on the bottom where you're the host uh, above above where it says Mike, Cam, invite, and so on. You see all
Yeah,
that? Okay. You see that last blank square?
yeah.
Click on that, and it'll space us out. There you go.
Hey, he's getting it. And Bree, yes, we're still in Texas.
You're still in Texas?
Yes.
Where at, man?
Just outside Dallas, Fort Worth area.
Well, I'm just outside Waco.
Ah, yeah, we're still working on the trailer. We've got two panels left, and all the walls will be insulated. The back door is insulated. And then we're going to be working on the ceiling and the floor, insulating that, and then putting in paneling, well, the plywood up on the walls, and then
Mm,
building cabinets and whatnot. So it's going good.
yeah, that's it. You sound like me. I've got a. I like cabo. I've got a travel trailer that I live in. I'm building a cab over right now.
Ah,
Trying to get through with it enough that I can take it to quartzsite.
hmm. Yeah, we needed to change things up in the cargo trailer. So, and Matt was gracious enough to invite us down and get has have we were staying in his RV camper while we tear apart the trailer, and so, but yeah, and it's been nice weather until I see what's coming this weekend for temperatures.
Yeah. I tell you what though, it has been pretty this week. I mean, in the high 70s and 80s here, and it's beautiful.
Yep.
I got out on my bike a little bit yesterday.
Yeah. Bree, yeah, Fat Matt, and he is awesome. And yeah, I mean, we had the past few days, 70s, 80s, but yeah, I'm not looking forward to the nighttime temperatures that's coming.
Well, the only good thing about it, it won't last long because it's gonna get back up pretty good in the daytime.
That's good.
Yeah, I
So,
don't. I, all us talking about that -15, -20. Man, love, I
yeah,
couldn't handle that. I spent 2 winters in Indiana. I saw all the damn snow I ever wanted to see. I don't care if
yep.
I ever see another snowflake.
That's what I said about New Hampshire. So I
Mm,
know what you're talking about. That's why, like, I started this going into my fourth year now. Taking off before the snow flies in New Hampshire and going to warmer states.
I tell you, I guarantee you, I'd be that way. I'd make a good duck because when it gets cold, I'd head south.
Yep. Exactly. But um,
And I thought about you day before yesterday. I went fishing for a little bit. I hadn't had my airboat in the water in a while, and I didn't fish too long, a couple hours, but I caught one 10 pound yellow.
Hmm. Uh,
That's usually you're catching blue cat down here.
See, Ron left Indiana
Dang,
and now it's nice weather.
dang, Diane, that's good weather up there. They,
um,
what 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 part of the state are you in? You anywhere close to Elkhart?
isn't that what Elkhart? Isn't that where most of the RVs are made?
Now that's what I was doing. I was pulling RVs and delivering them after I retired.
Ah,
I did that for about 2.5 years.
I often thought about that in the past, just for something to do for the just
Came,
for a side income.
yeah, you can't make any money at it now. When
Ah,
when I got in it, well, I bought a new truck. It cost like 30,000, 1 ton diesel. Now that same truck costs like $80,000, and you wear it out, it's gonna have 3 years. I
mm,
had I sold mine at 2.5 years, and it had 325,000 miles on it.
wow. Ah,
But I saw some country. I've been in it ever. It was neat because you'd pick a trailer up and go deliver it. They wanted you to run about 500 a day when you were doing that. But when you dropped it, you had 2 weeks to get back to Indiana,
yep.
and so you could go anywhere you wanted to. And I've been in it ever. Here comes trouble. Hello, Janet. But you had 2 weeks to get back. So I've been all the national parks. I've been all over the country. Been to Alaska
Put
three
that back.
times.
Ah, hmm.
Pretty
Yeah,
neat.
that's one state I have not been to, along with uh Oregon, Washington, Colorado, and Utah. So
I tell you what.
Hawaii, Hawaii doesn't count because I can't drive to there yet.
I tell you what. Hawaii. I was a little disappointed in that place. I've been over there a couple times. It's just so commercialized that it's just unreal. I don't think I'll ever go back over there. If I get on an airplane again, I'm gonna go down there and see Janice. Say, I'd love to have been in a long time, but I'd love to go back to Australia.
Oh, I that's one country I want to go to. Uh, but figured I'd pop up and say hi real quick. I'm gonna go back into the trailer here, and hello V and everyone else in chat. And I'll still be listening in chat. So
I
have a good night,
appreciate it.
guys.
I appreciate it.
All
You
right,
have,
see ya.
Have a good one, Mike.
just out of curiosity, is my volume and all that crap all right?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear, Mike.
Not too loud or anything?
No, you sound good, loud and clear. I'm gonna go leave a comment on that live I just watched. Uh,
Yeah,
I'm looking for the great adventures I'm getting ready to take in 2022 for sure.
well, what are y'all all doing up this week?
Well, as you always know, I I don't hardly ever get any sleep hardly, unless it's uh, about 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. I usually sleep half the day away. I'm usually watching videos and you know supporting different channels.
I'll get the feeling with this thing that I'm not quite as bad on the computer as I am about a book. If I pick a book up that I'm interested in, I'll sit down and start reading that thing, and I won't put it down till I'm through with it. First thing I look up is 4 o'clock in the morning. Kenny hollered to anybody if they come in. I need to do something right quick. Be right back.
Okay. Well, I can't see your basement, so. So, hey, Janice from Moss. Did you have a good Christmas holiday? Well, okay, well, okay. Hey, Troy S. Yeah, I shared out Ron Darrell's live stream on my community tab and Facebook.
And I appreciate it.
I shared it. I shared you out. I still say you ought to you ought to do your YouTube channel. Uh, Bree.
Yeah, I need to post some more on it. I had a bunch of stuff going on that sort of put me in a bad mood, and I just really wasn't in the mood to do it. And had some people that was sick in the family was taken care of, and some other stuff. And so I'm fixing to get back on it. I've got 4 or 5 videos I need to post right now. Hello, Troy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a couple months since I posted one.
Yeah.
Angie asked me something a while ago about the airboat. That's the first time I've had it out in a while. I went in
Yeah.
and put a new engine on it,
Yeah.
and a new prop. That's the first time I had it in the water.
Hmm. Yeah, that would work, Bree.
Well, this is just the second or third time I ain't fooled this live at all. What I would like to do if I can get enough interest in it was be post one regular video a week and then do one live stream. See how that works.
Now, you do know that on the free version of StreamYard, you're only allowed 20 hours per month.
Yeah.
And you're only allowed up to 6 people on a live. And I just didn't know if you knew that or not.
Yeah, when I run out, I'll step up and I'll run this 20 hours out and see if I like it or not. Then, if I get to doing that one a week, well, I'll take and go on up that next plan or the top plan, whichever.
Yeah, the the basic version what I have is $25 a month. At least that's what it was when I bought it. It was $25 a month. And I went ahead and paid for a year's version. It was $240 for the year.
I
So
may do that. I'll take up one of them. I don't know which one it'll be yet because
uh,
I like to build stuff, and like I got this camper that it's all framed up, the outside finished all except putting the windows, and I'll slowly but surely finish it up. But then I got this airboat, and then I've got kayaks I build, and I do a lot of river trips and stuff like that. So I could get a lot of content. I guess what they call it, premiere.
yeah,
Yeah, get. I need to make one on this crazy dog I got. I had a pup for 14 years, I guess. It died here a while back, about 3 months ago. And I picked a little Boston Terrier up, and he is the wildest thing you ever saw in your life. He's just geared. He's bouncing off the walls all the time. Do what now? What are you talking about? Cut loose? I got a long way before I get monetized. I've just got I think 162 or three subs. Oh, the pup is he just turned 6 months old. Oh, okay. You want to see me in the beer going, huh, Janet?
but yeah,
I
yeah,
I can I can get in trouble
yeah.
already enough just around here. No, Bree, that little bulldog is there's something else. You talk about lively and wound up all the time. I'll take him out and start to walk him just a little bit. He'll get that field and just start running circles. I mean, big circles, just flying. And I don't know. You thinking if I come to Australia that me and you in the same country, you think they'd live over it?
I probably would. But
Diane, I appreciate you coming in, gal.
good night, Diane Phoenix.
Yeah, I think me and Janice could get in plenty of damn trouble. I sure do like that country down there. It's changed a lot since I've been down there. They got a lot more politics down there than they had last time I was. I guess that's anywhere in the world you go now. We'll I'm, I've got that little old bulldog where he started riding in the sidecar on my motorcycle. He's doing pretty good. I'm just training him to get used to it. He just sits up there and cruises.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to getting to meeting you in person, Ron.
Do what?
I said I'm looking forward to getting to meet you in person.
Oh, me too. There's a bunch of folks that I want to meet. I got a funny feeling that Bree is one of those quiet ones that would sneak up on you. Bree be one of those gals that butter would melt in her mouth. It looked like, and she, she would surprise you.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Candace, I don't think it's gonna beat that one that DJ had about that the silicone and all that mess. I went back and watched that other day. I think that's the funniest live stream I've ever
Hmm.
seen. Have you ever watched that one, Kenny?
I hadn't watched it yet. No.
You need to go back and look on DJ, Mars family,
Yeah.
and it what it got started over was uh, how you're supposed to protect yourself having sex. It was fire from Canada they put up, and oh my lord, that thing got wild. Now I laughed till I
I
couldn't even
bet.
talk.
I bet it got a a bunch of views from it.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at the views. I don't know, but it was live. There was really three of them.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I really think that's about the funniest live stream I've seen though. And Paula was laughing so hard she couldn't even talk.
Well, I don't know if Comedy V's in here or not, but
She
you
was
should
there too.
you should have seen that time that she did an early morning. I think it was on either a Monday or a Thursday. It was one of her early morning live streams, and and I got her so tickled. We got to talk about foods and what our family does around the holiday. What they fix for holiday uh, um, season and stuff. And I was describing how good the food is. And the way I described it, I said, it is so good that it will make your tongue slap your brain.
Yeah.
And she cracked up at that. We laughed for a good, we laughed for a good 10, 15, 20 minutes, I guess. Just on that expression, because she's Canadian, and Canadians had never heard that expression before. And I said, well, that those were sayings: slapping your brain, slap your mama, slap your grandma, or something like that. Those were all sayings that were around when my dad was growing up, and brought up, and it was brought up by around me as well. So, and yeah,
Hello, Amy. How you doing, gal? Oh, I know it. It just,
yeah, they,
some
yeah,
of those sayings they ain't never heard.
yeah, and yeah, well, and of course, some of them probably some of them probably never knew that. Of course, I didn't know it until my dad was talking to me one day that if you don't, in some countries and restaurants and stuff like Japan and things like that, if you don't burp after every meal, they get offended because that is a sign that if if you don't burp after every meal that you eat in those countries, that it's a sign that the food wasn't good. But if you do burp, then that means that it's good.
I tell you what, there's some crazy things going on in this whole world. A lot of the stuff that Janice, I guess she hears it up there in her part of Australia. But there's a lot of words in Australia that don't mean the same thing as they do here. They it used to. Do they still call women birds down there?
Do what now?
I was just asking Janice. They still call women birds,
Uh,
and they'll talk about getting their rubbers, and they're talking about rubber boots.
yeah.
Yeah, I tell you one thing. 3 times I was down there, they liked that. And you walk in one of them bars, and you couldn't buy a drink. There wasn't no way in heck, and you can't drink with them people now. I drank pretty heavy back in them days, and they drank me on the table right quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have heard that in New Zealand more than Australia. Yeah, there you go.
What's that now?
The gum boots, like rubber boots, like we use.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. I say not if you want to keep. Oh, okay. Not if you want to keep standing. Yeah.
yeah. They hold my beer and watch this, huh?
Yeah. Hmm. But I mean, different countries have different things. I mean, they have different rules, and but I think it's interesting how I love learning about the history and their culturals and
Uh-oh, here comes some more trouble, Kenny. Hello, DJ.
hey DJ from the Moores family.
You can't be late when we don't know what time we got here. It's amazing the difference just in a different state. So,
Yeah.
different word. Yeah. Boy, he's got you fooled, Bree. If she thinks he's an angel.
Okay. Now, are you talking about like Troy? are you talking about like a dessert that you eat, or a desert?
Buddy, damn, you'd have
Like sand, a desert, or because there because I can't remember. Is there one ass? Oh, okay, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, I was thinking like okay. That's why. Okay. Oh, okay. See, I'd never heard of that one. I, I, what type? Should I ask what type of dessert that is? Am I in the right? Am I in the right chat?
oh me. Well, I figured if I couldn't talk you into doing it, I was gonna do it, DJ.
Wow.
They go to talking about the different words. It's like here in the States, it's like a pecan. That's the way they pronounce it down here. A pecan, or
Wow.
we got here.
Never heard of this before.
Yeah,
But
let me see if I can do
yeah. Well, you made it big time, Ron.
that. Do what?
I said you made it big time.
What's that?
We need to we need a mod in here.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now.
I'll put my name in here so you'll be able to find me easier.
Well, it doesn't
Yeah,
show.
when you get your first troll like that, that means you made it. You made it big time on the YouTubes.
Well, I got to figure out how to do this. I've got your dots on the side.
You got to go on the YouTube side. Find your
Yeah, I'm on.
stream on the YouTube side. Go to the chat on the YouTube side, and click on one of the three dots beside um, just be
Yeah, I
careful.
clicked.
Just be careful. Don't click on the three dots on that.
Yeah, I clicked on the three dots. I've got manage, uh, moderator, participants, pop up chat, toggle timestamps, and send feedback.
It should be add moderator. Should be something that said add moderator.
I don't have it on here.
Huh.
Hmm.
Well,
Let me go back to that manage moderators and see if something. I'll click on it. Something come up on it. It just comes up on the screen. Says settings moderator.
you should be able to go to the home page. You should be able
Okay.
to open the YouTube tab of your home page and should be able to find your live stream on the on that on your home page, and it should you should be able to go into the live chat, click on anybody's except you don't want to make that troll a moderator, but um, you should be able to click on these anybody in the chat there beside their name, and it should come up a menu. It says uh, report, block, uh, hide user, add moderator, and you want to click on add moderator.
Okay, I think I found it here. Click on the URL.
I'll make another comment so you'll be able to find me easy. Yeah, please keep your snow, Bree. I don't want no snow. Thankfully, I've not had any. All I've had is rain over here so far.
All right, I pasted the URL in it. Let's see what it does. See if you.
I'm just saying. I'm just testing it. See if it worked. No, it worked.
Hmm. Oh well. If it, they went ahead and blocked it, so I'll fool with that thing tomorrow. I'll get it. I'll get some moderators set up tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I can see. I put your URL in it, and it says add moderators, but I may have to do several of them. I don't know.
Well, it's good to have. I blocked it on my side. Hmm.
Yeah, I'll play with it tomorrow. Yeah, okay. Well, we just do what we can do. Hello, Tracy. I wasn't I wasn't high hatting you, Cal. Just trying to get that deal worked out.
Hey, going good, William. How's it going with you, William?
What are you doing up here late, Tracy?
Yeah, yeah, you're all having spring and summer weather over there in Australia. Because I follow the down under cruisers, and they're having their spring and summer weather over there in that part of the Australia. So,
It's all been awful pretty down here, but that's fixing to change. I think they're calling for Saturday night 29 or something like that. But it won't stay there very long.
we've been getting around 60s and 70s here in
Yeah,
Kingsport,
and
Tennessee. That's why we've been getting some rain.
we've been sitting at 83, 82 this, ever since Christmas. Oh, Tracy putting us down. She's talking about slumming. How hot does it get there, Janet?
But
Oh, you in Montana? Okay. What part of Montana, Dragon?
-20 for evening and -9 for morning and afternoons here. Whoa, that's pretty doggone cold. I didn't think it got that cold in Montana.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. And he lives in Helena,
Hel-
Montana.
Helena. Well, that's getting awful close to the Canadian border.
Yeah. Now, if I remember right, Ron, you live in Texas, don't you, Ron?
Yeah, I'm at Waco.
You're in Waco, Texas?
Yeah, at just
Oh,
about the middle of Texas.
oh, okay. The reason why I ask is my cousin has family that lives in Longview, Texas.
I know where that is. I bought a motorcycle there.
And he, I don't know if he do it now or not because he's getting up there in years and he's not in the best of health, but uh, used to when he'd go on a family trip, to go see his family in Longview, Texas. Uh, he uh, he would drive 2,200 miles straight through. Just stop long enough to get gas, get a snack, go for a pit stop, and go again. And the very first time his wife went out there with him one time, she asked him, she said, "Well, we're gonna get a motel room." He said, "You see that passenger seat?" He said, "That's your motel room."
Hmm.
And boy, she wasn't used to that. See, he before he had to retire from trucking, he used to drive for a company called Ace,
Yeah.
called Ace all the time, and he had to retire back in the '90s. I think he retired back in just a couple years. I think he said just a couple years before I was born. Uh, but he used to, and he drove all over the country when he was driving for that trucking company. And so, anyway, he got so used to them long truck driving hours that he that he'd take a regular field trip that way.
I used to be able to sit up there and drive for 24 hours. I can't do it about 20, 21 hours, and I need to shut it down. You talking about Longview, Texas?
Yeah,
There used to be a beer joint in Longview or nightclub,
yeah,
and they call it the roughest club in Texas.
yeah.
the standing joke was when you walked through the front door of that club, they checked to see if you had a gun. And it was so rough, if you didn't have one, they'd give you one.
Yeah. Wow. But he told me a while back, even though he had family and he didn't like he didn't when he lived there, he didn't care much for Longview that much. He because there wasn't nothing hardly there but desert and
Well, well, that's trees and stuff over there. That's heavy woods and not
yeah,
desert. That's the crazy part about Texas. You can go, I go north around Dallas, and it's
yeah,
just sort of rolling hills,
yeah,
and the I can go west from here and hit the hill country. I go on out around El Paso, and they got 7,000 foot mountains out there, and
yeah,
then you go east, and it's what they call a big thicket, and it's just solid woods for like 300 miles. Just
yeah,
so you
yeah.
and then I'm about 2.5 hours from the ocean to go.
Yeah, he said that when he got old enough, he's ready to. When he got old enough to move out, he's ready. He was so happy to get out of that area because he didn't care much for it. He said,
Well, you can't drive like that anymore. Now they put these electronic tattletales in them trucks. You don't even fill a logbook out. It's all in a machine that's in a dash.
yeah. Well, he used to. He said that that super highway there that people uh, they drive at 85 90 mile an hour all the time down through there.
Yeah. Well, on if you get out in West Texas, the speed limit's 85 miles an hour.
Yeah,
And so they'll run 50 or they'll run 90, and people run pretty hard. Jasper's a neat little old town, Tracy.
yeah.
You
Now
ever been down there?
I've never been to Texas, so
Pace Dragon. I'm sort of messing around with this thing. This is my first live stream, so I'm really not inviting anybody up. Come back a little bit later, maybe. It's
but
different. Where I live in Waco, it's different kind of wood. It's not heavy
yeah,
pine trees and that kind of stuff. A lot of water, a lot of lake, and I think within 50 miles of here, I can probably find 50 lakes that you can fish or whatever on. Yeah, they do.
but I mean,
Really. I always somebody asks me where I live, and I tell them Waco, and I don't belong to a cult, and I haven't got 50 wives.
yeah, I um, but yeah, he told me he said if you ever visit Texas, you really ain't missing a whole lot.
It just depends on what kind of country you like. It's
Yeah,
a lot of people where Amy's at and Amarillo. A lot of people come through on Interstate 40, and there's nothing to see out there. I mean, it's just flat country. But then if you want to go see the heavy woods or whatever, it's there. But most people just don't get in the state far enough to even see anything. They'll hit 35 and go from Amarillo, and then they'll go down to Midland, Odessa, and to Dallas, and on to Waco. Nope, I don't. I'm not kidding. I won't get political with it. Yeah.
But
Hey,
I
how,
mean,
how many horses are you boarding? Yeah, she said you boarding horses.
yeah.
Do y'all have a lot of lightning down there, Janice? Hmm. Rose up. I don't know. We'll just sort of play it by ear, Pace Dragon. They, like I say, I'm just trying to figure out where all the bells and buttons and switches are. The other night when I was on Paula's live, lightning hit here, it like blew me out of this travel trailer. It knocked all the electricity out for a little bit.
Yeah. I
Ooh,
never could. I never could.
damn, girl, you got a job.
Yeah. I never could stand thunder or lightning storms.
Yeah, they get pretty rough down here in the fall and in the spring. They get it.
I'm fine if I'm in a. Hey, Bambina travels.
Uh-oh, here's the other outlaw. And we got DJ and Paula and Tracy, Bree. Oh my goodness, Janet.
Yeah.
Ain't no telling what kind of damn trouble we get into.
Yeah, I looking forward to getting to meet Van Vita in person uh, in January.
Yeah, they're. I'm just sort of curious to see how this is going to work. They're talking about me and Travis and Nate and Ron is maybe all running together out there towards. We're all in Texas, and
Yeah.
we'll all wind up on 10 going out. The most horses I've ever owned, I owned 30 at one time, and that is a job. A lot of money off it. Yeah, that would be a fun crew if we can get it all worked out. But we're going to have to sort of see how everybody wants to run. Uh, when Nate talks, it's about 4 hours, his back gets bothered. And I said something to Travis about it. They have a little bit more trouble packing meat too, Janet. Crazy woman. Mm-mm-mm. I don't really miss. And when I went to service, I don't know, something happened to me, and I just didn't get back into the horse. I had one stallion left that I kept. A friend of mine kept him, and one gelded. And I don't know, when I got back, I didn't keep him. Yeah, that's the way I am too, Janet. Lazy chickens. There's got to be a story behind that. Paula, what are you doing up here? How many more days, Paula? But they don't.
I think she's starting to leave out on Friday. I think. I do believe. She can correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, welcome back, Amy.
Welcome back, Amy.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know. Well, we'll see how that works.
Huh?
Oh, I found a deal on there where I could put somebody in timeout.
Yeah, you just put. It should be. It should say add moderator.
Maybe that's where.
I'm here. Let's see. Let me put it.
I'll play with that. Yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun. Travis and his wife act like they're about half crazy too, so that might be interesting. Janice, ain't no way in hell you can behave yourself.
I'm still with y'all, ain't I? I didn't knock myself off the stream, did I? No. Good. Yeah, that's strange. It doesn't give you that option to make moderators on a live chat.
No, it doesn't. I'll go through all that junk tomorrow. I'll open the live stream up and make it private and go through and see what I can do tomorrow. Amy, where did you tell me that you worked at?
I know they are, Angie. Hey, I love meeting Travis and Unite and Branson.
Yeah,
I
that's right.
I got to meet him in person in Branson. I get to meet him again in January. So yeah,
Well, I got a question for y'all. When do y'all think it is a good time for me to run a live stream? Do you think late? 'Cause I got a funny feeling this is not always going to be G-rated.
Yeah, that's why I've been. That's what I've been trying to explain, Amy. But for some reason, it's not. When he goes to his YouTube, he can't find his live stream or something. They don't give him. He found the option to where he could time somebody out, but on that same menu that had it said hi, put user and time out. It should come up with that option that says add moderator.
I'm probably doing something wrong, and it'll take a few minutes for me to go to it. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Hey,
But anyway, yeah, I say just go ahead and do whatever works best for you, Ron, for a live stream.
well, I'm thinking about maybe starting at around 11 or something like that. A lot of times nobody on.
Yeah, I'll be around.
You're always on, kid.
Yeah, I'm s- I'm somewhere around usually. No, I blocked him on my side, so I can't. I don't see him now. But that doesn't necessarily mean he won't come back under a different name.
Well, I'll take my hat off to y'all and moderate this thing. I used to be on a kayak building and fishing for them, and they had, when that bad storm came through Texas a few years back, and they took, so many people got knocked out that were moderators. They asked me to go in and mod. There was like 160,000 people on that forum.
Oh, on a live stream.
No, it was a forum. It was, written deal. And
Oh,
oh man, I did that for about a year and a half, and I don't care anything about getting a hammer.
yeah.
So the guy that owned the forum, his computer and everything got knocked out, and so he couldn't cover it. So I wound up covering it for him. It was just a continual deal. You could do it 24 hours a day. But I made some people mad, but that's just part of it. But I don't really care about mod. I take my head off y'all that are. Damn, Bree gonna get plumb personal. We fix to get in her pocket. How's that song go? Crazy Atkins
Uh,
singing.
that's what's been going. That's what's been going around here lately is them bots. I mean that's what was just in the chat there a few minutes ago. And It's been a mess.
Boy, I don't envy y'all that cold weather. Well, it just from what I've seen on here, even the people with the wrenches and them bots, when they get started, they just keep coming back.
I know one. It was last Thursday. Me and some others and Angie Hay. Angie Hay will remember this. We spent a good 45 minutes to an hour just just blocking random trolls on Thin Blue Lane RV Life's new channel, Thin Blue Lane Productions.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was for some reason they thought those people thought uh, it brought up it brought up uh, yeah, it was yeah, yeah, it was, yeah, it was. And for some reason the people thought it was something to do with cops. I don't know what brought that on, but
I never could figure out why people want to put a virus on something or come
yeah,
in and troll the channel. I don't understand that. Be a weird sense of humor, I guess.
I, well, other channels have said some people just don't have anything better to do than to be, kind of ruin other people's, you know what I mean.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah,
Let's see, I gotta figure out. There's two videos that did not upload. And that looks like
yeah, I guess so. Janet. It just takes all kind of folks.
yeah, that's right. As yeah,
I tell you what, I like I say, I never have understood that.
yeah, just
Some people just that way, and I'm a little surprised that some of you gals don't catch a lot more pill than you do. Oh, hairy-legged boy like me and Kenny, you don't have to worry about somebody flirting with him. Ain't that right, Kenny?
that's right. Well, I'm getting feedback. Someone, you must have getting more. another YouTube. You must have YouTube open.
Shit. Is that better?
That's better now. Well, no, it's back again.
All right, how about that?
Testing 1 2 1 2
Yeah,
1.
test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I'm just saying, y'all got to pardon me for not being a real good host here. I'm trying to look around and see what the hell I've got going on here.
Hmm.
Damn, Bree needs to put a pair of jeans on that ain't quite so damn tight. Being in his pocket is getting close.
Well, Tracy, I am heading to court. Whoa, you got? Have you YouTube open again?
No, I didn't open anything up. Let me. Oh, I'm still muted on.
Well, I don't have you. I'm getting a lot of feedback for some reason because I'm hearing myself.
Hmm, well, I ain't
But
figured out.
I don't have any other. I don't have any other uh, YouTube. The only YouTube I have open is on this old tablet, but I have the sound off of it on my end.
Well, all I've got open is StreamYard and on YouTube. I've got it muted. Got one YouTube. It must be
Well,
something
I don't know.
on you because they say I'm not. They're not getting any feedback on me.
Hmm. Hmm. Like it comes and goes. It must be a StreamYard thing.
Ain't no telling. I don't know. You know more about this stuff than I
Because,
do.
like I said, I don't have any other device going. Uh, like I said, I do have the YouTube side of this live stream open on my old tablet, but I do not have the sound on it. I had the sound off.
Huh? I don't know. I was gonna ask that Tracy, but I said I better not.
It like it comes and goes, but it's not there now.
Well, I mean,
I don't know. It's strange. The joys and fun with technology. But anyway, back to answering Tracy's question. She asked in the chat there earlier when is everybody heading to courtside? And I was getting ready to say I'm heading out uh, January 17th. I'll be there from the 17th until the 25th.
I'm gonna try to leave here. The latest I can leave and get out there without just killing myself is 15th. I imagine they can leave any earlier than that. What we'll probably do. Yeah, I tried that, Angie.
And whoa, that's it. I'm not even looking here now.
Rattling. Well, from here to Quartzsite is just 1,200 miles on the bus. So I can either do it in 3 easy days or 2 pretty rough days, where you got to run 600, 700 miles.
Yeah.
But from where I live, El Paso, is 700 miles. So I won't even get out of Texas with a 600-mile day. They not cutting you any slack, are they, Bree?
Hmm.
Mm. Bree, what kind of coats and stuff do you wear up there going in and out food with them? You got down jackets, leather jackets, or what? Damn, I didn't know what. I started reading that note, and I didn't know what you were fixing to say. All I saw was my cheeks are hurting. Bree got long johns on and no top. If I went back up in that country, I'd freeze to death. I think just not.
I like folks say 65 to 75 year round.
It can be 80 to 90, and I'm happy. I think I'm about half a lizard. I, I like the sun. Yeah, I've got some Carhartt hoodie on them. I need to buy me another jacket. When I was breaking horses and doing all that, that's when the leather jacket was pretty popular with that police lining. But they kept me from getting bit in the back several times. That old jacket was heavy, but several times horses teeth prints in the back of that jacket when you walk by. I'm with you, Amy. Older I get, the less I like gold. And I used to work outside all the time. It made no difference what the weather. Does that heated vest work pretty good? I'm lucky there. It may get bad here in Texas, get below freezing where I live, but it's usually just for a day or a night, 3 or 4 hours. Every once in a while, we have 3 or 4 days in a row. Pretty cool. It nearly always gets above freezing in the daytime. Bree, you like that heated vest? I don't think I've ever had a bed, but I really get dark quick. When I was working all the time, I'd take and I'd take my hair get plumb blonde. I'd get plumb blonde headed down the sun, and just I wouldn't be tan. I'd just be bronze. I'd be so dark. I tell you what, I don't like about wintertime more than anything else. I can get warm if I got the right clothes and stuff on, but I just don't want to do anything in the wintertime. It's just like I want to go prop my feet up by my. Yeah, it is that. I've got to buy some heated uh, motorcycle gear, especially the gloves. They, man, I got one night last year. It dropped down to about 12 degrees one night. I'd been to see a friend of mine and had to ride back on that bike about 30 miles. And I was having trouble. My face shield was freezing up. You take it off and wipe it off. As soon as you breath it, hit it, it just eyes open. And you couldn't stand to have it open. So I'm fixing to spend some money on heated gear. Darn. myself, I bought myself a present for Christmas. They come out with a new little small bike, and I ordered one of them. I hope it gets in here by the time I go to Quartzsite. What's the matter? Huh? Yeah, I've got good rain gear. Tell you what, that's one thing that central heat is. I don't really like it. I like a regular heater or a fireplace. You back up against and get warm anyway. Yeah, this thing is a small bike. It gets like I think it's supposed to get 130, 140 miles a gallon, but it's real light. It doesn't weigh but like 250 pounds. So I could put it on the back of the cabo, and it'd be pretty neat out there in Quartzsite. If you leave your truck sitting there and go play on it. And I enjoy it. I ride the motorcycle. They more than I drive my pickup. I've got a Harley Road Glide that's got a sidecar on it, and I love that thing. Missed what?
Do what now?
Oh, Janice said something about me missing something.
Yeah. Oh, there's that echo again. I don't know why I keep getting echo because I don't have nothing else on.
I'm not getting that go on in.
Oh well.
Well, folks, y'all about ready to shut this thing down? I feel found out I can get it open anyway. If I get this thing, I'll fool with it tomorrow, some Kenny. And if it's all right with you, I'll go ahead and add you as a mod.
Okay, yeah, that's fine with me.
Anybody else in here want a wrench if I get this thing set up?
Bree would be a good one, and Amy would be a good one, and Tracy would be a good one.
They
Cause I've seen them mod on other, I've seen them mod on other channels.
yeah, I have too. I just didn't know how busy they were. Do you want another wrench, Bree, or not? Too busy. She may already left.
No, she's still there, I think.
Yeah, I think about all I can do is just go put the coffee on, and I'm gonna hit the sack too. Well, you know more than I know. I don't want to overload anybody. I know y'all get awful busy. I see Bree everywhere, and Tracy, and when Amy's off, she's on here a lot. Of course, Mr. Kenny's always on here.
Yeah.
They ought to call this Ford Man YouTube.
I,
Okay,
I'm,
appreciate
I'm always somewhere. I
Wish you owned more
have
of it.
the only time I'm really not around much uh, is if I'm really bad sick or something else is up.
Yeah. Well, this is fun, and or that's what it's supposed to be. Sometimes you can't keep up with everything. All right, folks, I'm gonna say good night and shut this damn thing down. I appreciate y'all coming in.
I want to say thanks for having me,
Oh man,
and um, yeah, especially since it's my very first time. I think my first time up on your panel. I do believe.
yeah. The other time I did. Uh, I don't think I had ever got anybody up on one. I didn't know how to do it.
And see, I thought I'm on so many panels. It's hard to keep up whose panel I've been on and whose panel I.
I would imagine. Need you a note. Need you a notepad. Okay, I'm gonna close this thing out. Y'all have a great night.
Good night, everyone.